meeting to public comment. Those wishing to speak must state their name and address for the record after they're acknowledged by the board chair. Each person will be limited to 2 minutes to make his or her remarks. Speakers will address all comments of the board as a whole and not one individual commissioner. The board may not take action on an item presented during the public comment period unless the item is already on the agenda for action. When appropriate, the board may refer inquiries and items brought up during the public comment period to the county administrator for follow-up. And as a reminder, if you're here for public comment, we ask that you step to the podium so that you can be heard. With that, is there any public comment?
Good evening, Mrs. Zimmerman, 2525 Stony Creek Drive. Good evening, everyone. A couple of weeks ago, a tragic incident took the life of a young man in our community with speeds over 90 miles per hour reported on 3rd Avenue Northeast. Just last Saturday, a high-speed pursuit hit 70 miles per hour through our residential streets and parks. That same night, a vehicle was clocked at 114 miles per hour on county roads, similar to what the East Side Corridor would be. These incidents happen in areas meant for local traffic, where families live and children play. If these kinds of speeds can occur on our streets, imagine the risks on the proposed East Side Corridor, a higher speed road running less than 15 feet from residents' homes. Here's the reality. Nothing we do can fully control reckless speeds. No planning and enforcement can prevent incidents like these entirely. But if the East Side Corridor is built along the 29th Avenue, these types of high-speed incidents would put children playing in their own backyards in serious danger. You can't plan for recklessness. There's no studies. The risk of severe accident would skyrocket for families living along the route. However, if we move the East Side Corridor out to 34th Avenue, we can create a safer buffer between the road and residential areas. This would help protect children in the North Country neighborhood who would otherwise just be feet from the proposed route. Moving the corridor farther out is a practical, safety-first solution that prioritizes the well-being of our community. We must carefully consider the safety and quality of life for our residents before making any final decisions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Melissa. Thank you. Any public comment? One more time, any public comment? All right, hearing none, we'll close the meeting to public comment.